Welcome everyone, how's it going? Scrembo here with another great video presentation on Fetch.ai price prediction for April 2024, speaking about the #1 trending cryptocurrency right now on CoinMarketCap, with an amazing number out there in terms of the price, $3.3, considering it was 30-40 cents just a couple of months ago, and not many months ago. It was actually 2 or 3 months ago, a couple of cents, tens of cents out there. It is an amazing reach and outcome of this cryptocurrency that it delivered to all of us. Speaking about it, since December, you've been able to discover the price predictions and deal with that, of course. Now, there's also a category of cryptocurrencies in the altcoin sector that are decreasing, and quite significantly in the last 24 hours. We have a very diversified movements of the market, and that is creating a lot of the issues and problems for a lot of the traders out there, because you cannot correlate the price action with the BTC and many of the other altcoins during quite frequent times during this moments of the market, right? So that's where we are in a nutshell. Now, we'd like to dive into the topic. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button of this video before we move forward, including for those of you that get inspired by trades. We have our BTC long on Bybit. We've been getting into since a while. It's basically the entry on 38 grand. Now we're sitting on close to $70,000 price, of course, because the profit here is $1.4 million, 1,500% on the margin, and that looks great at the end of the day. By the way, for those of you that would like to participate in my trade, to join my journey, you can definitely do so without any upfront fees. Completely done for you, completely outsourced for you in a copy trading form, just a commission from the pure profits achieved, simple and straightforward. Guys, you can find out more about my trading journal on the page and reach out for a conversation. At the same time, for those of you that are interested, we have the one-on-one coaching program, which is dedicated only for people that would like to go for financial freedom. If you want to work towards that, whether you want to do part-time or full-time trading, you definitely need to know how to trade. So this is a one-on-one coaching live with me where I'll teach you how to trade, basically. Now, speaking about Fetch.ai, folks, we are going to take our brush and put things out here on the daily candlesticks. The situation, just like I said, was just a couple of months ago on the cent size, 20 cents, 21 cents right here on October, September, even at this point of 50 cents. Speaking about it in February, guys, we're actually talking about from that level until the current price, it's a 512% in 51 days, which is exactly 10% a day. Amazing, right? $3.3 right now on the mark, 10% daily for 51 days. This is what Fetch.ai has successfully delivered. Now, speaking about the current situation, folks, one great thing that we got is the support by 20 days moving average on an impulse move. Every single time you get that, it's a clear signal of continuation, which is something we received, right? So the continuation of that signal has been delivered, considering that we actually went into an aggressive and powerful resistance in the high. We're speaking about a Fibonacci line right there, which is at the moment 3. We're talking about number 3 extension that we're dealing with, which is really powerful. And it's going to be a situation where the liquidity has to be built before we get into the other rectangle, that is the impulse rectangle towards the higher level, the higher stage of Fetch.ai. So right now, what do we see? Is most likely at this level to range, to create a liquidity, to create a movement here that would allow basically a continuation of the market that is sustainable as well. Why do I say that? Well, we're going to have another impulse movement into another accumulation stage of the market, right? And that accumulation stage of the market can easily poke into the number 5, basically, right? As a price action, $5 right there, which is also going to be a really tough situation. You have basically contact with the 4 and 4.236 and 4.272. 236, 272 connection is unique, is only discoverable at this level, so it do not appears at any other levels, and it's usually considered the most powerful extension of the Fibonacci existent, right? So We're going to have to deal with that sooner or later, and a possible stronger retracement could be faced from that level. Now, what do we expect? Basically, just like I said, a range here, another impulse movement, another range, and then a fake out. After the fake out, you have the ability basically to retrace. But at the same time, I'm not going to tell you folks that we're not expecting the continuation above the double digits area, right? So you retrace from $5, that's fine. It's important basically when you retrace from $5 to consider that your impulse movement area should be retested, and the place of impulse movement area should be finding clear support, right? So anything around $4, even up to 4 point anywhere in the impulse movement, you can expect supports anywhere. So in that range, you're going to be able to reconstruct the liquidity and push for the double digits area. It's very hard from here, from 3.2, to expect that the markets will just fly into the double digits unless we have an external impact into Fetch.ai that is so heavy that will take this markets to the moon, which will be an exception, and the whole thing will not be based on the technical analysis. It's going to be based purely on an external factor, which is going to determine such performances and results that are not possible to be measured in a prior form at any conditions, right? So we can only speak about what we see, but there's also the side, and this is applying to all the cryptocurrencies, to all the situation, to all the financial markets. There's also the side that is not predictable. There's situations and conditions that are predictable, just like situations and conditions which are not predictable. The ones that are not predictable are based on external factors that are appearing at some point that you never know what does it appears and when does it appears, right? So at any point, a company can reach a strong milestone. At any point, a company can generate a partnership. At any point, a company, a project, can do something which will trigger a massive effect of buying pressure. The same thing happens with the cryptocurrencies. Those things are not measurable for us. What we can measure is another side of the market. As soon as the markets go by this side, they do follow the price prediction. If the markets have external influence, they will not follow the price prediction. This is something everyone should know, basically. Now, how do we trade with this? How do we deal with these things? Obviously, this is things people learning the coaching program, how to deal with the entire process, which is why trading is complex, it's difficult, and is really, really paying very, very nicely, folks. Now, that's pretty much all on the topic. I mean, any form of movement in this ranging area is going to be including possible retracements as well. We should not get scared on Fetch.ai at all unless BTC dies as well with the Ethereum, which is less likely to. That's where we are at the moment, folks. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, if you would like to be part of my trades and copy trade without any prior fee, just a commission from the pure profits made, make sure to reach out. Including the one-on-one coaching, I'd like to talk about it, but I think the video that is on the page is describing a lot more. Make sure to check that out and see how does the coaching program works. Register now for a free conversation with me where I can show you even more about the coaching program. This is only for serious people that would like to take their knowledge to the highest possible on a trading journal, on a trading sort of a way approach that is going for financial freedom, that is going for the best out of the best, an intensive, comprehensive coaching program with me. Make sure to reach out and have a good time around the topic. We'll talk to you soon, folks.